Florida played great and really well prepared. They were more physical. They didn't turn the ball over. They took great care of the ball. You know that defensively, we weren't as effective when we only had one steal. And we turned people over 13 or 14 times a game and score off our turnovers. And then we had 7 turnovers. So what we were doing defensively did not disrupt them. You know, this was a game that I felt like if we could be close, that maybe there was some more pressure on Florida if they felt like they needed to win this game. Obviously, the prize on our head is huge. Coming in with the math we come in, I don't even know where we are in the net or whatever, but it's a big win and a big number for Florida, kind of getting them in a great position. They play with great confidence. I knew they'd start well both halves. I just didn't think that we would it would get away from us as much as it did. I think give Florida all the credit. To blame my team because we didn't do this or didn't do this would take away from what I think is one of the top 5 teams in the league. I think, you know, been through, seen almost everybody. And Florida will finish in the top 5.
Maybe you have a question for
First, defensively, just you said that you guys weren't as effective, like destructive as you can't put a finger on why it was just a little different.
There were several things that we game planned to do that we didn't actually just even do. Second thing is Florida's guards are really good, like really good, like as good as anybody's guards. I mean, when Pullum plays, I don't know what guards will be better than Pullum when he has a one-on-one matchup. You tell me who's better than Pullum in his one-on-one matchup. You two who tell me who's a better scorer than Clayton. I don't know they're going to lose those matchups very often. You know, and then Kugel's playing better now, obviously coming off the bench. He's going to win most of those matchups. And then the front line is big and athletic, and you know, it's got some pieces.
Bruce, obviously upset about the result, but what are your emotions going against one of your proteges?
Well, I love Todd, love him to death. I'm so proud of him. And you all know him in the community now. You understand what you got. Like, you got a brilliant young coach, highest character, unbelievable family. Kids are playing for him. He cares about the kids. Going to do it the right way. You know, he's one of the best young coaches in all college basketball, and he's here in Florida. But, you know, I knew that, and I was grateful that I had a chance to actually talk to some people at Florida when they were deciding. And so play the right way and play really hard and play together. We're good. I root for them every night, except when they play us.
What was your message to Florida when they talked to you?
Who's better? One of my messages, I said, stop and just go, can you tell me who's better? Who's got a better basketball mind? Who has a better relationship with the kids? Who's got a better family? Okay, maybe you're not sure if he's got enough experience. That's fine. Go ahead, take. I didn't have to convince anybody at Florida. I think they knew what they had.
It's kind of a crazy streak. It predates you. It's 15 in a row now that you guys have lost here, going back to 1996. And how do you explain something like that?
You know what I'm paying for? Although I'd like to find out what my record is here, Marlene, if you don't mind. But what I'm paying the price for was my first 2 years at Tennessee. Dane Bradshaw and that crew actually beat the 2-time national champion Florida, get us 3 out of 4 times. And you know, it doesn't get talked about, so I have to talk about it every now and then. No, look, this is one of the hardest places to win in the league. Oh, by the way, they haven't lost but 1 game at home. Kentucky, they probably should have won that one. I mean, they're probably not going to lose at home again. Got Alabama coming in. They got, you know. So we didn't. I mean, I would like to have played better. I would like to have been, you know, had it be competitive. It wasn't.
overall record is 12-13 overall, 3-9 on the road, 0-6 on the road.
All right, so I've won 3 times here. I can remember all of them. I can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can remember all of them.
Just the 2 against Bill?
What's that?
Just the 2 against Bill?
Just, well, 2.
One
Then I won against.
in those.
Bruce, another tough shooting performance for you guys away from home. Did you, on the sidelines, do you think those were still good shots and just weren't going down like the selection?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Florida's defense was really good. Their length really bothered us. Didn't execute particularly well. Their length, I mean, they're really long.
And then also questions from you. I'll take some from Zoom if not.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
start,
Go ahead, guys.
we'll start with the one from Justin Hokinson.
Hey BP, I was just going to ask you about the assists. I think that's the lowest you've had all year. What did you sort of see on that end? Just the inability to get that going.
Well, the assists were down. Part of it was we didn't play very good inside out basketball. We played inside, get your shot block basketball. You know, and that wasn't what the game plan was. And so we needed to do a better job of inside out passing, penetrating pitch, and we didn't, you know, we weren't very sharp offensively.
All right, two more. First is Nathan King.
First, yeah, you mentioned the 15 turnovers. Was there anything Florida was doing with their pressure? It seemed like there were a lot of deflections and a lot of kind of clogged passing lanes for you guys.
I mean, I think their length was really good. They played really hard. They played physically. The game itself was I think it was chippy. And that's, you know, that's part of the game. I thought they were the more physical team. The physicality disrupted us a little bit. And so
Greg?
Yep. Last one, Johnny Congdon.
Hey Bruce, they mentioned somewhere in the broadcast that your group looked a little tired. Does that have anything to do with the emotional victory against Alabama Wednesday? Or you guys?
I appreciate the question, and I will say this. When you're on a bye week, and Florida obviously had the bye week, you know, they played Tuesday at Texas A&M. So Saturday night, they played Saturday, Texas A&M. Saturday night, they're thinking about the next game. It's Auburn. Sunday night's the next game. It's Auburn. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Those guys got 5 nights to think about their next game. It's Auburn. And they looked like it. They were ready to go. We played Alabama Wednesday night. Prior to that, we were thinking about Alabama, as we should. You take them one at a time. And then the guys come in Thursday. Can't really do that much after such a hard-fought, hard-planned game Wednesday night. So get a little bit done Thursday. We fly out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. So we practice a little bit on Friday, a couple hours. So we have Thursday night and Friday night. They have 7 nights, we have 2 nights. I just think from a standpoint of the emotions and being ready, it did look like we were a little fatigued and we weren't quite as sharp. But that's the grind of the schedule. You got to embrace the grind. I would say that on bye weeks, the team that has the bye week should travel, and or then maybe play Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
All right, Ferd, I'll take one more for you.
Bruce, you guys had a 15-4 run there late and pack it in, you know, you guys cut back and you proud of the guys for finishing it out.
Well, look, again, when it comes to, you know, we got beat bad on the road, but we got it down, and we wanted to play the last 4 or 5 minutes, and this math's going to hurt us, but it's not going to destroy us. The math's going to really help Todd and the Gators. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad our guys kept playing. Florida kept playing, and we were able to, you know, close it down. And nobody's proud of a 16-point loss, though. Thanks.
Thanks, Bruce.
Yep.